Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Stephanie and this is my channel all about cross stitch, Steph.Xstitch. So this is a Flosstube extra today and it's just a little unboxing and review. So I have my parcel that I've received, so there is going to be some crinkling in this video, and it will feature some stamped cross stitch kits. So this one is in collaboration with a website called Fancells, so fancells.com. So I'll have all of the product links and the website link in the description box. So this is a website that features cross stitch and diamond painting, and as well as accessories and supplies. So you can get counted cross stitch, stamped cross stitch. There's even a option for custom made ones, and like I said, as well as supplies, accessories, things like that, and also diamond painting. So these were kindly sent to me by the company themselves in order to share and give my thoughts on. So I have opened the package just to make it a little bit easier, and as I said, unfortunately there is going to be some crinkling, but I will try to keep that to as much as the minimum as I can. So, right, okay. So the first item that I'm going to share is just the smallest one. So this is a pack of needles. So they come in a tube, and I'm not going to take them all out. I'll just take a couple out just so I can show you. So they come in like a little tube with a lid, and then there's a set of various sizes, and as you can see they are thicker needles and they're like a large whole needle. I've got these ones mainly for when I'm doing my stamped cross stitch and I want to do 10, so obviously you can do like up to 6 strands 10, and that will be a really good way of doing that without them you know, being too tight and all of that kind of thing. So the next one I'm going to show, this only has a small image, so I'm going to post the image of what it looks like on the screen. So that is the image on the actual item. So this one is an 11 count. So you get your toolkit with needles, all that kind of thing in there, little supplies. Your floss is on individual floss drops, and that's all ready to go. We get paper pattern. This one is, as I said, an 11 count, so it's a 40 by 50, so this is like a shiny poster paper. So that is your, you know, your paper pattern in case you need it. So the size of the chart, size of the stitching is 147 by 190, and as I said, it's a 11 count one. And the actual canvas, that is what the actual canvas looks like. So it consists of 40 colours, and see if I can find a good spot to zoom in for you. So you can see that there is some block stitching, and there's a little bit of colour change and confetti. The stamping's really clear, so you can get to see what you're you know, stitching on and everything. So yeah, I really like that image, so I'm really hoping that this one will turn out to be quite a good one when it's you know, getting stitched. I'm just going to pop these out of the way just to save on the crinkling. So this next one, so this is an 11 count also. So this is by a company called DIY Cross Stitch, and that is what it will look like when it's done. Okay, so on this one we have, so you have, same again, like a shiny poster paper. So that is your paper pattern. So this one is 36 by 46 and it has 20 colours. And then we have the floss is on floss card. So that's all of the floss there. And on this one we have 2 needles attached to the actual canvas. So on this one the stamping is very clear. As you can see, it's nothing wrong with the stamping. That's, as I said, that's what it all looks like. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about with this one is that it will kind of blend in a little too much. So all of this blue here that you're seeing all the way around, this is 939, and as you can see from the image, if I just get the image back out, so for example, you know, when you have this dog here and this dog here, on the image obviously you can see that they're you know, they have enough detail and everything. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about looking this chart over is perhaps they're gonna end up blurring into each other. So I think perhaps maybe that could have done with maybe 10 or 20 extra colours. I'm not too sure. So I'm hoping that's going to turn out well, but I'm not too sure with this one, just because of the smaller amount of colours and all of that block stitching that I can see on it. But the material's, you know, nice to use. As I said, the printing and everything's really clear, so we won't know, I suppose, until I give that one a try. So fingers crossed that one is going to be as nice as I hope for. So yeah, so that one at the moment, just based on the colours on it, I'm not too sure how clear that one will turn out. I've not found that to be an issue yet with any of the stamped kits, but that one could be a little bit different, so we will find out. And then my next one, or my last one, just a small haul, this one. So this one is Pikachu. So if you're a Pokemon fan, then obviously you know what Pikachu is. So that is what it will look like when it's done. So Pikachu is probably is my favourite Pokemon. So that's your paper pattern, and it has 38 colours. So it is 147 by 147 on the stitches, and that is a 39 by 39 centimetres. So that is a, I'll show you the floss. It did have a toolkit which I've just dropped, so I'll show you that one because it's identical to the other one. And the canvas itself is that one, and obviously with that being a big square, I was thinking that that might look really good as a some kind of cushion when it's all completed. It's going to be a big cushion, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, at the moment I'm thinking that might be a really good cushion. So as I said, it's got 38 colours. It does look like there's quite a lot of confetti on this one, which is going to be a little bit different, so hopefully that's shining through quite clearly for you. But yeah, I'm finding that the printing, as I said, the printing on all of them is absolutely fine, and the material and everything's the kind of feel that I like. But yeah, the only, out of all of those, the only one that I think, just based on the colours on it, is that one with all of the puppies on it. I just think that maybe it could have done with a few extra colours, and it does look a little bit like it could end up you know, kind of blurring into itself. So it's one of those, I think it won't be obvious until I start stitching on it. So as I mentioned, so Fancells is a website that sells different items to do with cross stitch and diamond painting, and I want to say thank you again for kindly working with me on my channel and allowing me these products to share and you know, review on here. So yeah, so as I said, there are all three that I've showed today are 11 counts, and the needles that you can buy, and I have the descriptions and the direct links to take you to those in the description box. So if that's something that you're interested in, then go over and check that out. I found that the prices are reasonable, and the shipping from China to the UK at least is really good, and it doesn't take that long, and they do keep you informed via you know, emails with your tracking information. So yeah, so if that is something that you're interested in, go over and check that out, and I will be back again on Saturday for my regular cross stitch whip update. So thank you for watching, and I hope that this was something that was useful for you, and perhaps one of those you might consider getting for yourself. But yeah, so definitely check them out if you do like stamped kits, and again, thank you for watching. So take care everyone, bye.